From the Electricity and Magnetism Laboratory. We're heading into week 4, and in week 4 we'll be working with capacitors. One of the tasks will be to build your own capacitors using these metal plates. There's your 2 conductors. So if you place maybe a sheet of paper between them as your dielectric, make sure you line up the plates so that the areas overlap exactly, and that way you take advantage of the entire area of the plates. We have these special clips so that one metal side connects to one of the plates and the other side of the metal connects to the other plate. Set these up, and then you can attach to the multimeter, use the voltage input and the common ground input, and measure the capacitance directly. Now, be sure that the dial is set to measure capacitance, and you'll be ready to go. There's one more subtlety, and that is that the wires themselves and the metal parts of this clip, they have capacitance. They're 2 conductors with the ability to store separated charge. So we want to get rid of that part. It's like using the tare feature on a balance. So up near the display, you'll see the relative button, the delta, it's a little triangle. With the clip and the wires attached to the meter, you just hit the relative button, and then you can attach to the capacitor plates to measure only the capacitor plates capacitance. And we're getting a few nanofarads out of this configuration. It's enough to measure. It's small, but measurable. Now, when you measure the capacitance, you can vary something. You can vary the distance between them by changing the number of sheets of paper in between. Or if you're feeling adventurous, you can change the area by slightly adjusting how much these plates overlap, like move it aside by 1 centimeter and adjust the overlapping area and see how that plays into the capacitance. Either way, you'll be adjusting some independent variable, measuring the dependent variable, which is the capacitance of the configuration. The other part of the lab this week is to measure combinations of capacitances. So we've got these capacitors in little boxes to make for easy connections with the banana clips. We just connect these with leads, and you can measure the capacitance of that capacitor. Make sure that if it's an electrolytic capacitor, you observe the polarity, which side is positive, which side is negative. Check with your instructor if you have any doubts about that. And then once you measure each individual capacitor, you've got 3 at your station. You can combine them in series or in parallel and measure the capacitance of the combination. And by that, you could verify the addition of capacitances either as inverses or directly adding them together. That's our lab for this week. I look forward to it. See you in class.